So here's the round 3 vote from Norwegian Nats, Riptide versus Oscilio. And you want the dice, and Eclectic to go second.
No, I won the die roll and immediately didn't read Riptide. I prefer to go first against Rangers. They don't get to use the arsenal immediately. That should be pretty good, right? So don't do like me. If you play Yu-Gi-Oh, you at least have an excuse. We don't read, but you should read cards. And I didn't read cards. I did not read that, hey, if Riptide plays a card from hand, that's kind of free.
Yeah,
that was a big mistake.
I don't like the look of this card in this hand. The tar pit trap is peeking there.
Yeah,
but yeah, anyway,
you might have to explain the. Yeah, you might have to keep explaining the traps to me as we go through it, because I don't even remember what they did.
Okay.
But yeah, so he just blocks and puts something down. And now he finishes blocking and puts something down, I think. And now I finally read. Oh, card does something. Who'd have thought? Oh no!
Gave him the 5-card hunt right there.
Yeah.
But opponent is AB2. AB2, yeah. The standard.
Yeah, I think so. It seems it's quite a solid loadout. I can't believe the trench is that good. Like the
it's very good. That's very good. Yeah.
Fantastic card. But yeah, immediately realized my mistake there. I like, and I have to read every single card going through here, so this might take a while.
That's why we double speed.
Yeah.
We'll just pause when something important happens and skip. So we get...
And the text started coming through.
Yeah.
I'd never played against Riptide before this game, so I genuinely didn't know what he did. Fortunately for me, this was all reading. I've learned from my mistake now. I'll keep reading for the rest of this game.
That's a rough one. Seek and destroy.
Maybe I should also put this on full screen.
Yeah, so it has premediate +3 and ponder on hit. Seek and destroy +3 and destroy arsenal on hand after turn.
Yeah. And a solid arrow attack as well. That's the one that can get. No, it's not Molten Shot.
Yeah, Seek and destroy also destroys your hand. I think this is Heat Seek.
This arrow. Seek and destroy destroys your hand?
Seek and destroy destroys your hand and arsenal, I believe.
Okay.
So if you're like looking to IP, they go away. I think Inertia does the same, but it's just they go to the bottom. Seek and destroy destroys all.
Yeah, I mean Inertia we can bounce with Blast, so it's more overcomable.
Yes.
But yeah.
Okay, so we're tucking here. Blink. Looking to block something.
I'm planning out my turn here.
Mm-hmm.
I think I remember looking at some Channel Lightning Valleys. I'm like, okay, he's going to take my hand. He's going to take my arsenal. Or at least I can set up a valley, get some carryover. Oof. Unfortunately, I just had some soda drink, and now I'm just burping. Apologies for the unprofessionalism.
Yeah, so we are being very professional on this channel always. So. I'm gonna have to.
I think you are.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to send you a fine over this. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so take 4 or take 4 here. I believe. I think this is Arise going for 5.
Yeah, because I'm basically blocking 6 and that's coming for 5. Yeah, and it gets to ponder on hits.
Yeah, so it was Heat Seek. So Heat Seek at the end of the turn. Oh, it's on hit. You get to put the card in arsenal.
Yeah, reloads. Or is it specifically one way? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Well, it specifically puts it like face up. It does matter for New Horizon, right?
Yeah, I see now how poor my choice was of Tunic dice for this. That is barely visible.
Can't see it. Well, to be fair, this also like we just expect you do not skip any Tunic contest. So okay, losing value on that. Get set up. I'm gonna do this. All right.
Just set up something. It's kind of bad to lose the conductivity, but I'm like, I need some sort of pressure. I need something to get back in the game. I can't just let him take the game from here with the mistakes I've already made. And this hand is looking.
But yeah, I like this choice. I like this choice a lot. CRV is also generally good when you want to slow the game down a bit, so because you make your opponent block around it.
Yeah.
And then if you're racing and there are no blocking, you get CLV triggers, you get to see a lot more cards. So it's like.
And here I make another mistake. I realized I was going to use the Snapdragons, but for some reason I'm like, I'm not going to block that then. I should have just blocked it. I don't really know.
I don't see what cards you have in your hand. You could maybe, if you had, just block 4 on it with like Greaves and a card.
No, I do remember what I was thinking. For some reason I was thinking, I'm going to block it when it comes down again. Why in the world would I do that?
And as
so,
as
I said, this is some pretty bad flesh and blood from me. But he comes in with the new Swift Shot for the Rangers, just fantastic. Yeah, this is just a
it's good.
Big turn.
It's good.
Whew. Oh, is my hand this solid? Yeah.
Snow blocks everything. I get 18. Oh yeah, I remember that. These are the wrong way around.
Yeah. Good point. Yeah, no, the life totals are on the wrong sides.
That's fine. We hopefully can see from the pictures that we are playing. Well, here we are playing. Okay, so we had somersault.
Yeah, prevent that.
So then we could have blocked very cleanly on the first one, but at least now they don't have Snapdragons anymore. It's something.
Yeah.
But...
No, but he would have always used the Snapdragons, right? Mm-hmm. I don't think Ranger has anything else that provides go again in the or action points.
No, the snaps would have come down anyways.
Yeah. And here I'm like, I already felt bad. I think my hand is a brilliance, so I'm just gonna bounce the valley to like put it back in hand and get
Arsenal, probably?
a value going. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I love Blast so much. It's just providing good turns here regardless, keeping the setup going.
It just has to be the most fun card in Flesh and Blood.
I agree.
I love self bounce so much. Coming from like not so much in Yu-Gi-Oh, but in like Hearthstone and Shadow Wars, everything just self bounce has always been my thing. So actually, we're just doing some basic plays here. I started playing during Rosetta. Like it just showed up to the pre-release, opened Ether Bindings. So I was like, I was looking for something to just pull me in a direction, and now this is it.
Well, it turns that came from the heavens.
Turned out to be the most fun thing in card games. So like, pretty perfect.
Bet.
So Oscilio is pretty much the only hero I've played in CC besides like a couple of Dash IE games.
I mean, that's fine. You just read the cards as you play, and it goes well anyways.
Yeah.
So it reminds me like how I was just also playing my first RTN. I kept reading every card. I kept winning the die roll, and I read my opponent's hero what it does because I had never seen it. And I was like, I have no idea how this would go. I can't really see what the it's the Boulder Trap.
It's the Boulder Trap. It's the like if it was pumped
-1.
Like,
minus 1 for the armor. Oh, damage? Okay.
No, I take we can pause it a bit. I think it's the trap that says if it was pumped or like if the attack at greater base, it reduces it or something and deals 1 damage. And also blocks 3, but he still takes 1, so I get a draw off Valley and can extend.
Well, the 1 damage always comes from Riptide when trap triggers.
Yes, yeah, of course. I know that. I did that. It was more like, it triggers and it pops because it was big. So, yeah. So this is a very weird line I feel like I have to take here, but I need to build up something. My position here is already really bad. Yeah,
so you're playing a little bit for a setup and a combo here, because that's your out, right?
Yeah, I'm healing for a combo because I feel like my position is already pretty bad.
That makes sense.
I need something to get going.
Yeah. And, let's get Blood Rod for 7.
And I think my hand here is incredibly good.
This does not have Gurgen, does it?
It was put face up in the arsenal, so it does have.
Okay.
I just take it.
Oh yeah, the Blood Rod.
And this is one of my greatest Hail Marys here. I think that's a blue or a yellow, and I block 1. And I do try to do it better in some of the games where I try to show my hand to the camera, but now I came in with this as well. The 1 for 5, like make any token, I think.
Oh, this makes the Blood Rod always.
Oh, this always makes the Blood Rod. Okay.
Yeah, Infectious Shot. I don't think they play the card that makes any token. It's the it's not an arrow. I forget the name of the card, but it's basically costs 2, cents for 5 or 6. Has to be played from Arsenal, not an arrow, and then you can make any token.
And here we go.
You get Sylvia already.
I took the damage quite intentionally. I don't know if you've seen it in my hand. It'll probably be more exciting if we don't notice it.
I did not see where your hand is.
I am currently dead on board, right? So
yes. Sigil Solace probably then.
We get the trigger. We're going in. And then he also has 3 cards.
Yeah.
So I think he's winning on that one.
Okay, we got Sigil Solid Brilliance, so then we go to no blast, okay. No blast.
No blast, I think.
No block, so opponent has Rebel in hand.
I think I just have to go with what I got here to push. It's not a perfect combo, but here we have the Sigil, which takes us out of lethal range here.
My beloved.
Come in again.
Yeah. That's a good one. Opponent taking that too. Mind Warp, please. Okay, that's a good one.
Oh no, we don't have action points. It has to be a shock, yeah.
Oh yeah, true. No action points.
This is good amounts of damage. If we can just block out, simplify the game state, he could end up in shock range here. So I'm going for it. Need to get him into shock range.
Fantastic.
He takes it. And my turn to take it.
So now there's 2 outs, blocking or shock.
Yeah.
It's really good.
And I think this is where, after the game, some of the spectators claim he also made some mistakes around this point, because he's very new to his build. He has not played with this bow.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And here it comes in for...
Thank you.
It's very hard to see.
Thank you for the dice.
This was the yellow. Yes, the previous Ravenous came in with a yellow. This one came in with a blue. No, the previous one came with a blue. This one came with a yellow. So it was very fortunate on my side.
Yes, good hits.
We can't keep that one because he is on AB 2 still. And we have the block out. We finally found a sink, found some defensive cards. And I keep the hand. I think it's just... It might be another shock that I just arsenal. Or it is a...
Brilliant spot.
Yeah, okay, yeah. No, it's an etching or something. Or I'm hailing, like hedging, just hoping I draw something good. I think one of those cards is another Sigil of Solace, yeah. So come with Flitter.
Yeah, but this is basically the only time also where you can pop bindings this whole game, so.
Yeah, from here it is. So we'll just pop them and hope. Unfortunately, they didn't line up, but try to put up dice. Psychologically scare him as much as possible. If there's technically 2 ampere, what are you gonna do? And he blocks out. I'm also super scared of traps at this point. I know there's a go again trap. I know there's a pump trap. So I'm gonna keep trying to not play into those for the rest of the game. Yeah, and he does something that I need to heal for. Yeah, because he traps.
I wonder if that trap triggers. So you should be at 5 for 4 here now.
Oh, I think that was the trap that also does damage. Is that what it is?
If you don't pitch, it could be.
Yeah. So yeah, because it does 2 damage. So I go from 2 to 5 to 2.
Yeah, makes sense. Now it's again a Heat Seeker. And
so what's the hand? I've now lived.
I think it's
I've now lived twice off of Solace.
The goat.
Which is where this game goes. And this is these blinks keep showing up.
We got a bit true gone.
Gone at least. I think there's a gone and yeah, so we block 4.
That's full blocked.
We don't have embodiments. We don't have time to really work with. We've also discarded 2 blinks. So
Comet Storm for 6. Okay.
And I'm like, okay, this is it. This is so good. And then it's his turn.
Solace.
Which was like, I did not know you ran that. Why would you run that? Oh.
Okay.
So now we've both lived off of Solaces.
Disgusting card. Ban it.
Ban it. I honestly thought about it. It was like to hit the Verdance combo, but now I don't even think they play it. So I was like, oh.
Yeah. But now you have 2 shocks in your hand. GG.
Yes.
And you want to respond to Death Dealer?
I think so, yeah. And this is where I miss sequence. I should not have started with this shock. because as we pointed out, I had 2 shocks, and I was like, okay, he just paid A solas. He's on AB1. No, he's on AB2 still.
AB2, yeah.
So it's like, let's check if he has a blue kind of a deal. And I shouldn't have started with that one. He just goes through. No death deal resolves. Because he seemed to be on red line, right? So I didn't expect him to run that many blues. So I was kind of hoping he would just show off like a yellow or a red to prevent that 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd get more value from that. Unfortunately, that doesn't happen.
What's the last card? What's the last card?
It's a null shock, which is the big mistake here. If you pause for a second, because if I just fired off the null shock first, I could have blocked with the
Comet Storm,
the Comet Storm shock instead, and then fired off etchings for 3, which would have threatened lethal again. And it's the AB2s, I guess, so it's not a big difference, but that was definitely the correct play and not firing off the shock.
Yeah.
Because again, I was like, okay, this is probably close to it again, and then it just wasn't. So this was a big blunder from me.
Opponent was at 2.
If I'd also just held the cards instead of firing off the shock, he would have been dead to the Comet Storm.
Yes.
So huge blunder. Yeah, and I now have nothing to do on my turn, so I just fire it here. It's 3. He still has 2 floating, so it's like
it would be 1. Just for 2 in your turn. Yeah. Wait, it's coming in for 4, no? Comet Storm, its own base.
Is that 3? Comet Storm is Comet Storm is technically +2, but it's 1, right? I didn't play the sigil this turn.
Oh yeah, but this was played from hand, no?
During my
the lightning. Turn. Ah, okay.
We're on his turn here. Yeah, but this entire turn was just a big blunder turn from my side. It is when I say that this game is not one I'm proud of, but it's very exciting. That's what.
But the next one is the one you're proud of. So I'm really excited.
Yeah, the next game we have on recording is the one I'm like, holy, that makes me happy.
One, 2, 1.
And here, finally, I think
Sigil of Solace.
Oh, it's back.
The third one.
The third one. We've now both been living off of Solaces for like 5 turns.
But that's the champion mentality right there. The trolls.
Oh. And then I think this is just I think the last card's in etchings. No, it is not.
I wonder what that card is. It does not go to ourselves. It's probably something I don't know.
He hit me with Seek and Destroy, I think.
Ah, okay.
So it should have taken hand as well.
So that's not sure. Let me make sure.
Regardless, it didn't happen here. If that should have happened, I don't think it's a card I wanted anyway. I think it's an Electroseptic Discharge I drew. So it's not something I wanted anyway, so I think I ended up cycling it. So it would have been better if it got discarded actually, so I misplayed myself.
Yeah, they discard all cards in their hand and discard all cards in their arsenal.
Okay. Is there another one as well that just takes arsenal? That isn't Seek and Destroy?
No.
Because maybe... Okay, then that was a mistake there. We should have fixed that. And now, I think... Is there the last shock there?
I can't see very well. Maybe it is.
No, the camera's bad. I mean, this is shaky as all hell.
Yeah.
It's having his own little party. But yeah, it's just this for 2, because he's on AB1 now. He used his hands.
No Sigil Solace there.
Yeah. And that's that.
Nice. 2-1. 2-1.
Oh, God. Yeah, but as you can see, a very messy game, but it got there. And he definitely had lethal on some turns. That's what I've been pointed out by some of the spectators afterwards.
Yeah.
So at least we both make mistakes. Evens it out a little bit.
It's fun to make mistakes. You'll learn from the mistakes. And you learn from the mistakes, because I've heard the next one is banger.